Hi. This way. So the thing is up here. So not down there. How is everyone? What are they doing? They're working. That's what they're doing. Let's see. The trucks are. They're driving over the. Oh, they're going to cut grass. They're working. They're working. Oh, I want to keep. It's two subscribers that I know of that have put a note, well, a comment, and at the bottom is Running Bear. The other one is, sorry about that, Yvonne. So we want to keep them two in prayer. And also Gwen. Remember, she shared with us on the live day before yesterday that she has a funeral to go to. Hi, how are you? You're new, right? No, I've seen that name before. Hey, Yvonne. Hello, maybe, but not as much. Thanks for your prayer. Awesome, awesome. So you're saying maybe you will be doing Uber or Lyft in the next 2 years, or not that much? Okay. Okay. All right. Quite a few. You jumped on here pretty quickly. That's awesome. Did I miss anything? Uh, but less. Okay. But less. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my plans, probably not. Why not? Good question. I get on the live whenever I can. Been here for a couple months now. Oh, okay. Well, welcome again. Building on business. Yeah, I'm working on some things myself. So I'm hoping and praying that in the next 2 years that, I will be in a better financial place. Hey, Chad, how are you? Hey there, I'm hoping to have a good job to where I don't have to drive in the next couple of years. Awesome. Hi, a silly mod is here. Actually, you're the only mod that showed up so far, so you're not silly at all. I'm glad to see you. So not for me. I'll be doing my home care nurse job. Awesome. Me and my dad working together. We have a van service. Oh, nice. Cool. That's good. Transportation is a good business to get into. It's, I think it's extra good when you have the proper vehicles. I was just doing Lyft. I'm at 100 already. Started at 7:30 a.m. Nice. Hi, Saray. How are you? You just found out that you're getting $250 for an invitation for inviting a friend. Bam! Go on and make that money. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm happy for you. That's cool. Can't beat that, $250 and you didn't pretty much do anything. I tell you, some people would say that's going to bite you later because then there are too many drivers out there. Hey, everybody trying to make a couple more dollars. It's all good. That's the way I look at it. Trying to make a couple more dollars. But yeah, I'm working on some things. I'm hoping that everything will be, yeah. By the way, I test to be a armed security guard with the company I worked for yesterday. I passed 30 question test with 100%. Congratulations, Chad. Shooting qualification with a 235 out of 250 score. Oh, okay. I feel safe with you already. Oh. Wow, that's pretty cool. Hey, the fat man, I'm not planning on working for Uber. Okay, in the next 2 years. Yeah, everybody congratulate Chad. He passed a good test, 100% armed security guard. That's cool. Um, yeah, I'm working on things. I'm working on things. I'm working on things as we speak. I'm working on things. So time will tell. Time will tell. But I was thinking about that today, and I talked to a fellow subscriber, and he we check in with each other, and he's doing really well, and he started his own business. Hey, aftermath ministry, how are you? And so he's working on some things with his own business, so that's pretty cool, you know. And what else? Yeah. I'm doing well. I truly cannot complain. I truly cannot complain. I'm very, very grateful. So very grateful, for sure. Yeah. So that's what was on my mind today. Looking at 2 years, of course my car would be paid off, and well, hopefully sooner than that. But anyway, um, so that wouldn't be a payment that I would have to pay. But for me, with this rideshare gig, I really prefer like a minivan. Why? Because it gives you that mini bus, minivan, or I would say a mini bus look. Whereas everyone is in their own bucket seats. I would prefer the bucket seats, or captain chairs, they call them, however. Um, I would prefer that. I would prefer the automatic doors. Like when you're getting on a bus, you know what I mean? You pretty much have your own seating. You're sitting beside someone. You don't have to really touch the doors. You come in, the door shuts, you move on. I would prefer something like that. Yeah, I think that would be better. But for me to use the type of vehicle that I use, and then this is my only vehicle, you know, I have a certain feeling about that. But let's say if I was to plan to be in this business, hey, how are you? If I was planning to be in this business in the next 2 years or 3 years, I would want to invest in a minivan. I would want to go to an auction and buy a minivan and have that solely for Uber and Lyft only. Then I could do my thing in my own vehicle. My vehicle is straight the way I want it to be. Have the Uber vehicle straight the way I want it to be, with the waters, the cooler, you know what I mean? Whereas now I'm switching out things from, okay, if I'm not Ubering, then I take certain things out. And then when I'm Ubering, then I put things back in. And it's just so back and forth, especially when it comes to if you go to the airport. Some things I like to keep in my trunk. But when you're dealing with the airport, it's best for you not to have nothing back there, you know? So it's a lot of work back and forth, maneuvering things. I would have my charger in the, oh my gosh, Chad, thank you. I enjoy watching you and chatting with you. Oh, have a hot fudge brownie sundae on me. I know that's right. Thank you, Chad. Oh man, I tell you, you guys are just too much. I tell you, thank you for appreciating me, and I appreciate you. Believe me, I do. So I would prefer just to have, sometimes it's good to put things all in together and decipher it, but I prefer to have things separate, compartmentalized. Like, okay, this is for Uber, this is your personal vehicle. Whatever personal things you need in your personal vehicle, you put it in there. Whatever you need in the rideshare vehicle, you put it in there. You have those wipes. You have the bags. Um, you have you can have a vacuum cleaner in both vehicles, but you have a vacuum cleaner. You have your cooler. You have paper towels. You have something to keep the windows clean. You know what I mean? You have so much that you can use inside of the work car versus your own car. And just in case somebody gets sick, you know. Okay, all right, Chad. Enjoy your day and take care and thank you so much. Okay, let me go back up in the feed here. Don't put the lotion on. Don't comb your hair in my car. Yeah, because I mean, if somebody's gonna comb their hair, you're gonna get a strand or two that's gonna fly away. I mean, so you're gonna find that in the car. Also, when people putting lotion on, the different fragrance that will stay in the car. Who say you like that fragrance? And then what if once they put it on and then their arm is on the armrest of the door, and then some of that is getting on that door as well. Always good to have two houses. Oh, that's a good thing too. Absolutely. But of course, in different states. By the way, the Ford Transit has automatic doors. Oh, okay, and it's cheap. Okay. How are you? I'm doing well. I just got off of live. Oh, did he? Philly watched you. Oh, that's awesome. And the fat man said, going to the produce market. Awesome. All right, I think I caught up on everybody. Don't use paper towels. Oh, on the windows, use bath towels. You can wash it in the machine. Good. Oh, wow. Quaker Oats, never thought about that. Okay. Okay. But wait a minute, don't they have certain towels for your car, for the windows? Like there's a certain type of cloth you can use for your windows? Before I leave, you know what bugs me is when a mother calls for an Uber or Lyft and you get there and she has a young child and no child seat. I know. Yeah. I understand. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. Yeah, Aftermath Ministry, I would love to have, would I love to have a second house? I don't know. I use bath towels for bug splatters. Oh, on the windows and a detail towel for the streaks. Oh, okay. Maybe that's, so that makes a difference. Detail towel? I didn't know that. Thank you, Quaker Oats. I don't know. I'll put it this way. Aftermath Ministries. To have two homes, I don't want to be the one who have to take care of it. I would prefer to have people there, tending to it, the lawns, keeping it clean and so on and so forth. I just come to enjoy it and go home or, go to another home. And I would prefer for it to be in a nice warm climate where it's like a summer home kind of thing. But I don't want to be responsible for going over to cut the grass and to plant flowers. I would call for service for that. You know what I mean? I would prefer to treat it as if it's my house, but yet I want to treat it like it's a hotel where I come, relax, utilize the amenities and so on and so forth. And then when I'm ready to go, okay, everybody take care, and I'm out the door. Things like that. And then my other home would be in another city, another state, where I will be able to comfortably travel between the two houses. Like stay in one house for 6 months and then go to the other one. Lyft passengers cancel a lot. They do? Around what time, Yvonne? Does anyone else find that to be true? I think it means get one house cleaned up. Oh, that's what she's. Oh, always, Yvonne. Really? I haven't had that issue. Oh, that's what you're saying. Have another house. Well, yeah. If it's another house for income, yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, definitely. I know of people that do that. One of my the family realtor, um, who's now a broker, he has houses and brownstones that have like 3 or 4 units. He used that. Hey, heading back from the shop. What shop? The mechanic shop. Tony told us you were over there watching him, Philly. Hopefully you were dropping some wisdom. You seem to be a well-established black man, so hopefully you were depositing some wisdom into Tony there. Why don't you get a Ford Transit van to haul people? One, I don't want to use the word haul people, because that's, I would prefer transport people, or to ride people around, or or have a driving service, something like that. You had a good, okay, awesome, proud of you, so proud of you. Oh, the gun shop, okay. I don't think Ford Trans qualified, Tony. Well, thank you, Quaker Oats. I wasn't giving it a thought anyway. Oh, but that's, yeah, I thought about that with my house. I thought about that. Matter of fact, my neighbor, he did that. He rented his house out, and he has another house somewhere else. That's okay. That's your opinion. But keep in mind, Tony, this channel get monetized, and I don't know what type of auto commercials may come on here. And so I don't want, you know what I mean? Are you grown enough to understand what I'm saying? It does qualify for Uber. Oh, wheelchair vehicles. Okay. I won't be driving for Uber the next 10 days. Daddy duties. All right now. Well, in that case, hey, that's a good thing. That's one thing when it comes to your children, you definitely want to let that child or children know there's nothing going to stop me from spending time with you. Uber said on the news, going to have a bike for passengers. Yeah, they working on that now. Also scooters. Here in Baltimore, Lyft, they partake. We already had the bikes here. You can rent out. If you don't return them, you're charged $1,000 if they get, stolen, whatever. But Lyft has went in as partners with us here in Baltimore with that. So, and then also scooters, and then Uber is working on water taxis here. Daddy first, the country needs more. Absolutely, Quaker. Absolutely. This is so good. Yeah, and you know what? I don't know how many emails you guys received in reference to being aware of service animals. It looked like I got 3 emails in 3 days back to back to remind me about service animal. And when I see that like that back to back, I'm thinking, you got one email too? I'm thinking we need to get prepared for some things, because that's interesting. I love those. But again, this vehicle, I have my family in this vehicle. I have my nieces in this vehicle. I go places in this vehicle. So for me personally to have to be so concerned that there is no fresh dog smell, no type of fleas or bugs or dog hair in this car, that for me is an extra burden. But if it was a separate vehicle, it wouldn't be as a burden, because okay, I'm appropriately, and when it's to passengers coming in, but at least I know my family haven't been around animals and they could be allergic to it. We don't know that. I wouldn't have to be concerned about them getting hurt or anything of that nature. Especially when you're dealing with little children and all. Thumbs down on driver and get a refund from support AM. Did I miss something? What do you do if you order from Uber Eats? For Uber Eats and your food is half eaten. It's gonna be hard to fight, but I would take a picture of it anyway, and I would email Uber and let them know what happened. I no longer order from Uber Eats anymore. After I talked to another Uber driver, and he enlightened me on some things, such as I usually will order the half and half, and that's just the container and it has a straw. Sometimes I just the is already in there, and then sometimes I notice the lip part of it sometimes it's halfway snapped down, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh, okay, they didn't snap it down too good, they were rushing or whatever, which can happen. But he said you'll never know if they're drinking out of your, sipping from your drinks, or even taking a French fry or two. Now, they do staple it around, but you can still put a finger or two in. Even when it comes to pizza, they don't put tape on it. Just close it down and off it goes. So that began to bother me. So I just went on and deleted my account. Hey, Savage Scientist, I like your video when you were talking down the difference between IT, what is it, computer science, and it was something else. I think it was 3 topics you were breaking down. That was pretty cool. But see, with Tita, she wear gloves. She showed you that she has gloves on, and not only that, she shows how she keep her bags clean. Now, if she was delivering my, I wouldn't think about that with computer engineering. That's what it was. I wouldn't think that way dealing with her. But you are dealing with people from different walks of life. Some smoke, some do drugs, some drink. You know what I mean? And then you can have people in your car with you. So you never know. Somebody might say, oh, they'll never know. Just take a piece of that cheese and just smear it around. They'll think it got kind of shaken up. So since I began to think about that, I just decided to cancel my Uber Eats app, and now I go 2 stores, and I'm finding myself not even going out of the fast restaurants a lot. I prefer to go into a restaurant, watch them make my food, and then I can take it and carry it out. Things like that, because that's something to think about. It was this lady, I was getting my ice cream. That happens to you, Aftermath Ministries? Someone ate some of your food? Oh my gosh. Ugh. The saliva. Oh my gosh. Wait, did they bit into it, or broke a piece of wing, or took a couple shrimp? Like what? You have to pick the kids up in 30 minutes. Okay, be safe. To answer your channel question, I plan on driving in the next 2 years. Okay, cool. All right, be safe out there. I'm here until 2:30. Got to work. All right now. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame ministers. Yeah. Once yeah. It on that. I don't need it. Oh yes, it was a chicken wing. Oh my gosh. Okay, Savage Scientist said the hardest thing is to prove it. Yeah, that's sauce all over. Gosh. Oh, you're not leaving yet in 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Fries, big spot, empty. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing, but Lord have mercy. It's always good to your grace. You never know if someone took a couple fries, put it in their mouth, and put it on, back in the bunch. My mother, she taught us, even if it's a piece of gum, say your grace over whatever going to your mouth, the type of food, candy, drinks that that goes into your mouth, because you just never know. You just never know. There are a lot of very evil people in this world, and I practice that. Let's see. Record the whole thing from the moment the delivery person, the same way we use dash cam when driving. Yeah, now I would believe it if the person was live streaming the ride. Exactly. Exactly. If I could see, like, not only see the car coming, but actually, see them bring my food out of the store in the bag, and the camera is on that bag as the car's coming, to assure that there is no one have messed with my food at all. So, and I've been craving for some pizza. I've been craving for something else I had craved for. But I thought about that. I said, nah, it's not even worth it. That's, thank you. This white guy over here, I don't know if he cleaning his pipe out or not, but yeah. But yeah, I don't do it now. I just, that's okay. No. Because once I say, if everybody would just start tipping, then you wouldn't have that problem. I don't know. I don't know. Because you have some people, you can tip them all day long, but they're not going to spend their money to get something to eat. They're going to eat some of your food. They was trying to make me cancel because first driver canceled. I should. Oh, yeah. Maybe you should have canceled. Yeah. You fixed the solution? Don't order McDonald's shakes or on Uber Eats. Ask man to seal the product. It's wide open, no cover, refuse. Oh, really? So you had to pick up a milkshake with no lid on it? That's crazy. Nah. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine seeing that come to your door? Like, no, thank you. No, never mind. That's wild. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. It had a lid with a big hole on top. Oh my god. Oh, oh, they use like the McFlurry thing instead of using the lid like they would put on a cup of soda. He's talking about the dome. Oh, okay, yeah. That's where they need to work on. They need that because they're giving you that like you're coming into the store, the fast food restaurant, and you're getting stuff. They're not thinking, or maybe not caring, that you are going to deliver this to a customer. Yeah, that is. They should have a packaging in reference to that. I agree. What about your cup with straw in the cup already? I know. Yeah, the straw already in there, and I didn't even pay no mind. But in hindsight, I'm looking at it and I'm like, Lord have mercy. I say my grace, and things good. Had blood work done, doctors. So yeah, but I'm thinking like a scientist and engineer. Okay, that's why I refuse to do Uber Eats. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. People can lie on you and say that you did eat food. Of course, Uber Eats is going to be on the side of the customer. You know, I would think they would 9 out of 10. The only way that they will not be on the side of the customer is if this customer has had several reports of the same thing from different companies. Don't you come over here, squirrel. From the same, from different companies, and they always saying that now this driver ate some of my food and this is totally a different driver, and they constantly want and so on and so forth. Yeah, if Uber Eats monitor things like that, and then they are able to detect fraud. Yeah, just driving it with the dash cam. Yeah, yeah. And you don't do Uber Eats, Savage Scientist, Aftermath Ministry. So yep, send your kid. They can drive. Yeah, yeah. I wish Uber had separate service like Amazon Flex. All right. Quaker Oats said I got that a few times on deliveries. Employees put straw in. Yeah, one shake. I shake my head. XY. Yeah. And Philly said I just picked up my own food. I just picked my own food up. Okay, no thanks. Yeah, it's better that way. Sometimes it's easy to have convenience, and I can't lie, have been enjoying, just picking what I want, pay for it when it comes to. But sometimes, I put the question to you like this: is everything that's convenience good? And there can be some little loopholes in there when it comes to Uber Eats, because you don't know. Some of the drivers, they indulge in smoking weed, and you can smell their clothes. Some of them you can smell in their clothes. So if that's the case, maybe they doing it in the truck, in their car or something. If that's what they want to do. But I mean, come on, I don't want my food to smell like that. You can separate the delivery if you want to do just that. You can also do Uber Rush in New York and San Francisco delivery packaging. Yeah, I like watching Doc Road Run when he does his deliveries. He has the pad, and that's better on gas, and it gets him running a little better. I had many riders smelling like loud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, my thing is this: every day is that you indulge in, and I don't indulge in it. Keep it with you. We still friends. I still love you. I appreciate you. Don't put your stench on me in my environment. That's not what I choose to do. Now, if I choose to do it, then bring your smell along, and we smell. But it just seems so careless when a person. I don't. And then sometimes maybe they don't even smell it themselves, and I don't know. Because some people who smoke, they don't smell the cigarettes. It's those who don't smoke that is an irritant smell. I know that's for me, and I can't help it. It's just my body just doesn't. It's not something that my body comes, and I don't feel bad about it. But a lot of times they say those who smoke, and that's weed or whatever, the person who is around it is inhaling more than the one who is smoking it, because who's smoking it, they're exhaling it, whereas if you're around it, you're inhaling it. So that's really interesting. Uber is feeding into the me attitude of its millennial customers. I'm not. How can I say? I have millennials as family members, and they doing pretty good for themselves. They are, I call them entitled. I call them can afford what they, driving nice vehicles and designer and so on and so forth. But they are that. They're working. So you know what I mean? They can drive the Mercedes and Camaros and so forth as they please, because they're working they're upstanding citizens, and so they can get pretty much whatever they is, and they can travel and do pretty much whatever they want to do. I look at it as a bad thing. We all entitled. We all are entitled to things. If you pay for it, you're entitled to it. Now, when it comes, if you got a personality problem, then that's your personality. But in terms of entitlement, I'm entitled. Grateful for that. I have everyone, even here on YouTube, are entitled. We are, as human beings, you're entitled. So I don't really understand that term, because it seems like it's like a negative term for people. And then when it comes to millennials, you know, yeah, I'm a millennial. Yeah, and I'm entitled. Male driver. My food smell like weed. Oh, you would? Yeah. Okay, Tony. Yeah. Kelly said I have to drive with the windows down, awkward, or apologize to the next Friday. Yeah, I know. Ozem, what is it called? Ozium. I have 6 bottles. Where is it at? Well, uh, 6 bottles and you can't find one? Well, yeah, it happens. What'd you with them? Hey. Meatball and spaghetti. Oh my god. That's messed up. I can't find it. Oh, I have Steve's. I bought Steve's too. Oh, here it is. Hey, Mason. I have 6 bottles of these, and these really work. They really do. You don't need a lot. You can do, and it's so powerful. Let's see. I missed something here. I'm not. Who said I'm not? I changed the subject from talking about cars to food. It's all good, Aftermath Ministries. We go back and forth on things. That team is used because people feel like they're entitled to whatever without having to pay for it. Well, oh, well, that's been going on years, because you look at the what do you call them, squeegee boys or whatever, or people panhandling. They've been doing that for years. They feel like they're entitled to you giving them money, and they don't want to do anything for it, but just ask you for it. So if it's in that term, that's been going on for years. I mean, it's like, way back when, and it's not people who are living in half million homes. You know what I mean? So for me, yeah. With Savage, there is a new entitlement issue with millennials. So we know our age. Okay, you're not a millennial. Okay. I think 35. My best pastor came yesterday. She tipped me $5 awesome cash on an airport trip. Forgot her phone and my card. Tipped 35 cash. Oh my gosh, for returning it to her. Then tipped me again $8 on the app. That's what you call a very appreciative person. Important that phone is to her. You too. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Quaker Oats. Yes, you do. And that's another time I didn't like Generation X. What is what? No, you know, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that term, Generation X. No. Uh-uh. No. Mm-mm. They might rob you if you come pick up in a nice. Oh. The weirdest thing is to go into Oregon and try and put on gas. What's bad about that? You remember what's wrong with going into the place? I don't know. I like that kind of service. If there's a me, I'm not pumping gas unless they're sick or something. Then I'll pump gas. But if somebody can pump my gas, I'll let them pump my gas. It's against the law. Only qualified personnel can pump gas in Oregon. Oh, well, you can see it is gasoline. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember when we used to go down south, we had people, my dad, they had people pumping gas. Same in Jersey? Really? Oh, I didn't know. Gas attendants. Yeah, some you could pull up and it had a little chime and they would pump your gas. Me, I love convenience. I love customer service. I love being serviced properly. I mean, good service. I love that. You can pump your own gas in Jersey. It's the law. Okay. That's similar to down south, and I'm willing to pay the guy for, putting my groceries in the car, and he said, oh, no. You live in the red state, Louisiana. That's good information to know. Because if I'm by myself, I'm going to be like, hey, now I can pump gas. I'm very aware of a lot of things, but I'm who can let a man be a man. Okay? Like, for real. I can change a tire, but, oh, man, you can change a tire? All right, now, I'll go sit over here. If you need anything, you let me know. You need some water? Please, come on now. Have to have a drive-through. Yeah, I guess. Let them pump and leave. Yeah, pay them, give them a tip, and leave. Also, the state of Swampland, not Louisiana, is a blue state. So when you say blue state, meaning Democratic. Hey, Victor, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, I don't. Man, I'm used to people, treating me a certain type of way, going to places and pretty much getting what I need or want. I'm used to that. I'm appreciative of it too. I'm not just like, no, I'm not raised that way. I appreciate every good thing a person does for me because they do it. And in return, I'm very subservient to others. I treat people in a proper manner. Just got out of work. Okay, so you're gonna do some Uber, some lifting. I really don't use Democratic, Republican. Okay. I like saying liberal. Okay, open to others' opinions versus. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Oh, he got a little acorn in his mouth. He's a baby squirrel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's hot. Getting hot out. Doing Lyft today. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't have a problem with entitlement or millennials or Generation X. You know. Hey, Uber Driver 101. I plan on driving and using platforms till the wheels fall off. All right now. I make these gigs work for me by self promotion. People have to utilize everything the gigs provide. All right now, the two-party system isn't as black and white as it used to be. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I hope you're having a great day. I am. I'm having a fantastic. To respond to your topic, me driving Uber depends on pay. Really, I think Uber will not be around in 2 years. You don't think it's going to be around in 2 years? I think it's going to be around, but I think it's going to be around other avenues. Because if you keep up with their news, also with Lyft, they're getting into different things. They want to be here for a long time, but they know they can't. Hey, Miss G, how are you? They know they cannot just rely on the rider part of it. They have to be partakers of other services for the longevity. I think it's going to get sued for upfront pricing. It's possible. The only thing that is prolonging that is because we agreed to it. And when I say we agreed to it, meaning the passengers. What does the wrench by the name? It means that they are moderators, Mason. They have the right to post some things that I might want posted in the feed. Um, they are to welcome everybody that comes in. And if there's a question that I miss, they will, alert me to that. It's really to keep order in the room. And they know that you're one of the babies, you and Jaden, and Tony is the oldest out of you three. You three are the youngest of the family. Okay? So also, if anybody pick with you that I don't know, you let me know. Okay? You guys are very special, and you have to be protected. You're growing up in this world, and you're very, very intelligent young men. By either Google or Apple or Microsoft. Now I can see Uber allowing themselves to get bought out. Yeah. I think if they I put it this way: if they feel that they cannot sustain with what they're doing and trying to do, and don't want to buy them out, I think they'll take it, providing are getting what they want out of it. Because most likely they had a projection. The investors, the projection probably would have been, okay, in the next whatever amount of years, you get $1 billion or whatever. And if another company come in and buy Uber out or even Lyft out, and out where the investors pay with it, yeah, I can see that happening. In my neighborhood, very nice, but the raw that was breaking in vehicles, they all Uber to pick them up. Are you Aftermath Ministries? So you're saying after they do the crime of rape, they will call an Uber, get Uber, and that's crazy. Now, if the particular owners want the activity and they see them getting in the car, those particular criminals are putting that driver involved, and they have nothing to do with it. See, yeah, that's man, oh my gosh. See, that's crazy. That's really crazy. And then you're going to be guilty until you're proven innocent. You're going to have to get a lawyer. You're going to have to get bailed out. and you're innocent in it because now I gotta prove that you really didn't have anything to do with that. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Apple would make phones. Microsoft get into video games. Yeah, that's true. Who would have thought? Yeah. So why not these company buy out Uber? It's possible. It's totally possible. Uber now is funded by SoftBank in Japan. Yeah, I saw that in there mm, several months ago. Read that online about SoftBank had and bought them. Well, pretty much on the sense. I'm curious how many subs you have. I have 2,000 now, 2,000 and something. I don't see it anywhere. Put it up there because in the beginning, just didn't want catalyst. I just wanted to make videos because I was trying to help. There were questions and concerns that I had, and I couldn't find it on YouTube, so I just created videos. And lo and behold, here we are. So I have a couple private subscribers, and I had 15 that are known. So yeah, I think Uber car more for its drive. What are you saying, Savage Scientist? Let me find someone breaking into my stuff. I know, right? Mm. They sold Uber Asia, Grub Cars, and SoftBank Japan now. Funds down. Wow. Better be glad we can't carry. I know. I know. I think it's to dispute customer claim on the Uber than Lyft. Yeah, yeah. Well, hold on. I think it depends on what it is. I think it depends on what it is. I would say it depends on what it is. If it's adding a call center finally next month or so, you can actually call support and talk to them. Okay. Are you monetizing now as well? Yeah, some monetize, and I don't know my videos monetized. I do go back and watch my videos, even my live. And those who do watch my whole live, I appreciate them and I appreciate them watching videos because and I found this out. When you've watched the videos, that is what is helping. Hey, Phil, you know what? Thank you. I'll still be listening, headed out to pick up kid. Okay, all right. Enjoy your. Thanks a lot. I appreciate the money. I really do. Thank you. Um, so I don't have all of them monetized, and those who actually watch the videos, I and the ads, I thank you for that support because I found out that is how I get paid is when the viewers watch the ads. Like they don't skip by the ads, even though I have skippable ones. But when they sit through and watch it, and then to my surprise, I've taken time out to really sit and watch the ads and that nature, and it is some good information. It's not a drawn out like, oh, I don't care ad. It's really put together with a lot of brands and so forth. So I appreciate anybody that take time out to watch my videos and and actually look at the videos as well. Excuse me. Have anyone ever seen? It doesn't sound familiar. What is that? Yes, I put skippable ads. You can make good with the ads. It's nice to a little extra. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Any guy know what that means? No, I don't know what that means. I have YouTube or premium, so you get still. Oh, okay. Yeah, the commercial. You don't have to have commercials on yours. Okay. Hey, you. So far, I'm up to $130. I think that'll be my first paycheck. So y'all heard it here. I'm not Uber or anything like that. So yeah, but I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't mind getting paid for Uber. I mean, getting paid doing YouTube. You know, I'm not afraid of that. My Walmart video just hit over 100K. It made me 500 alone plus tons of subs. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, I'm only at $130. I'm now 140. Hey, show. Not your subscribe count. I'm here. Just got here. Uh, how can I say this? I said it before. I said it again. In the beginning, I didn't want that to be my catalyst. I didn't want that to be the driving force for what will happen anyway. Uh, I'm not trying to put unnecessary pressure on myself. I don't want to constantly watching. Oh, okay, it's okay. It's no, thank you. I just let it do what it does. I've been here. Seashell has good topics. Thank you, Aftermath Administrator. Appreciate you. Miss G said, you sure love saying that. I know. I asked about being monetized. Yeah, I would love a $500 check. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm not sitting on. Main concern is I got to be able to keep moving, regardless, and yeah, that's the way I look at it. It's all good. And I want people to know I'm only going to be me, with you or without you. I'm only going to be me. And no one, just like most Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, don't allow any passenger to dangle ratings over my head. That's no, I just can't do that. I'm bigger than that. And neither will allow subscribers to dangle their opinion over my head to control my channel in any way or whatever. You can have your opinion, definitely. You can thumbs down all day and put a comment in there, but rest assured it'll be hell review. I'm gonna utilize everything within my power as a YouTuber, but I have to be me, and I'm gonna be me. Um, so it is what it is. I only had like 80 subs that video 2 weeks ago. Now over 3,000 subs. That's awesome. I have videos on my channel that should be viral. Well, sometimes you gotta. I'm quite sure your channel. I got a lot of my views from YouTube recommending my videos. Some people are searching my videos. Comes from my viewers coming from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's about it. And yeah. And I have more male viewers than female viewers. And the majority of my viewers are from US. Some in other, countries and stuff like that. But yeah. I like you. You should get paid for being you as well. Thank you, Uber 101. When you're being yourself, if you get paid or not, you're good because you're yourself. Money cannot pay for peace of mind. Money can't pay for being balanced on the inside. DC, how are you? What do you think about Walmart customer with groceries? I don't do too many groceries things. If I know, like when I see the address and if I know it's a grocery store, I'm not too comfortable with that. Usually I'm not familiar, so I end up picking them up, and then you see all these groceries. I don't touch their groceries. I'll just, open the back hatch there so they can put the grease in, and put it down so they won't slam it. And I make sure that they don't pack such a way that when they do slam it, that it doesn't damage my window in any way. So I'll stand close by while they're packing, putting it in the car. Then I'll go back there when they're taking it out to make sure they have everything, because I'm not coming back to your eggs or bread. I know I'm not. I'm not going to do it. But I've been doing Lyft since 2016, and I can honestly recall two grocery stores picked, and it wasn't Walmart. There was First and I think Price Right, or something with Right, RITE. Because I don't feel that, if you look at the policy, nowhere in the policy that we are to individuals because they have groceries. They can get a hack for that. You know, we are a service company for people with service animals, not to pick up people and their groceries. Yeah, shop right. That's what it is. I know it's a right to it. So I really don't practice that. I just deal with the packers, because yeah. Mm-mm. And then what if you, man, no. Yep, no. Is it? I'll three times. Three times. Because, nah. Mm-mm. Some people don't like you touching their food. I don't like food. When I get my groceries, I sit in the car and my sidekick pack everything, and he takes it out and put it in the house for me, and I appreciate that. But other than that, I don't let other people touch my food. I don't do it when it comes to that. I'll do, just not items to mess up my ride. Yeah, because you can get people coming from Sam's Club, and that's bulk stuff. Mm-mm. If they don't pack it right and it spills, I already made the mistake of having frozen in the car and not getting it out in time and fall out. And oh my gosh, the stench, it took months to get that smell out. Months. Uber driver 111. Okay, stay humble. I heard you want to be the new Uber man. Uber driver 101 said, oh yeah, for sure. I'm not different from anyone else. I'm always helping anyone who asks. Uberman kind of got a big head and wouldn't help people more. Definitely not gonna turn out like that. What do you mean help them? What do you mean? Am I the only one buffering? I'm not buffering, Philly. It might be you. Uberman came more like a whiner and self. What do you mean? You should have a Facebook group as well. I have a Facebook. What do you mean Facebook group? Dark Road Run said charge trunk. Really? Are you guys buffering? I'm buffering? Oh. I may have to cut it short. It is buffering, Michelle. Okay. Let me turn this on here. Let me check it out. Okay. Okay, yeah, just see it. 90 degrees is 86, so we are not too far behind you. Private scientist is hot. I should do a Facebook group. Let's see. I need to work on my website. I paid for it. I haven't did it the way I want it to be. I'm slow with putting it together. And I want to do back, and I'm not sure. I have the new Logitech, but I want to do different backdrops, and I don't know how to do. That's like the temperature. Really? Got a website as well. Honestly, it's one of these. Do you think so? If you need graphic for editing, let me know. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Sure. Oh, 89.1 degrees. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely. I know I'm going to need getting the mental picture of how I want it to look. Really, it's 94 degrees. Oh. How I want it to look, and I want it to represent me and my personality. So yeah. So time will tell. Time will tell. Let me know how much you're Philly. This is so good. What? You see that guy? Free? Oh, wow. That's awesome. I do graphic design as a hobby. You used to teach it. Wow. I have the personal. The personality of an onion. What does that mean, Quaker Oats? Well, have a great day. Back to work. Stay safe out there, everyone. And to you, Uber Driver 101, I appreciate you and all that you do. Oh, okay, it's a typo. What are you trying to say? Do you have graphic design videos on your channel? I don't think he has a channel. I think he just has an account. But I also want to know how to do it, because if I would need done and you're not available, I still like to get it done. So I would know, you know what I mean? I don't want you to just do it and then say, here, Shell, I want to know how it's done. Have a little knowledge of it, because that's how I am. You know, I'm not the woman that I like to be waiting on. I got something that I really want to do right then and there. If I know how to do it, I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, you did your channel? Oh, wow. You might want to come back. There's a lot of how-to videos are good. You used to? Okay. Really? Quaker Oats. Savage Scientist. Your videos are pretty good. Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. You might have to come up under another name or something. But Savage Scientist, you do have some nice editing of yours. 101 degrees here in your car waiting on a sweet tea from McDonald's for yourself? Or are you doing Uber Eats? I want to start a channel, not sure about what though. Okay. think about it and just do whatever. I put it this way: whatever you do, don't let thought of not gonna like what I put up. Erase that and just put it up. I went outside to take the trash out and caught my fire. Oh wow, that's pretty deep there. Miss G, stay cool. Oh gosh. Wow. So, but how can you get those backdrops, the digital backdrops? Like you can look like you're in somebody in a fancy living room, or you can look like you're out somewhere. I have master suite. I have plenty of hot jokes. Oh, the green screen. Oh, the green screen for that? That's okay. That means I have to move stuff around there. That is the exact tool in Photoshop. Oh, okay. I've seen this on. And those fancy lighting. Because I requested a camera for my birthday. So, you know, like when people want to know what I want for my birthday, and then I can put, oh, it's for you? Awesome. And you the appropriate thing, yeah. Okay, I have a small ring light already, but I want to get the bigger one. Yeah, well, Oppium. Okay. But who about to carry a green screen everywhere? I know. It's only like if I'm indoors, I can use a green screen, set up the digital backdrop accordingly. But other than that, when I'm outdoors, it's nothing more beautiful than, you know, the natural view. So you can't beat that, you know. Yeah, for filming at home. Yeah. Now, could I use a green when it comes to live? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't think you can use. That's the only reason why you don't want to use a green screen. I mean, a ring light. They use ring lights on the television shows. Like, stop. You don't stop having a ring light because the girls have it on Beauty Channel. Oh, no, no. They need proper lighting for their makeup and stuff like that. You know? Oh, you joking? Oh, okay. I have computers. Oh my gosh, I have computers. I have I got a laptop. I have a desktop. You are live in Paris and France. Yeah, but you know, yeah, I do want it to look different. I don't want it to be the same. You know what I mean? Just have a little variety there. Yeah, foundation and all layers. Okay, you're gonna get your mink lashes on. Then she's gonna do a twerking video for me. Man, hold on. She's gonna make you up, and that's the only way you can get her to do a twerking video for you. So she's saying, only if I can make you up, then I'll do a twerking video for you. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'll give you the whole story another time. Okay, Felly, no problem. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would like to have the Paris theme in the back, France, different places, the beach, you know. For the views. And then when you get the viewers and they're there because they want to look at the twerking, Then what? Now you got to get on payroll. Oh my gosh, no. Stick with what you can bring regularly. Mm-hmm. Mm. So you guys gonna be in cahoots together. How they get to talk about twerking? Not us. Savage scientists. No clickbait allowed. Exactly. You see a picture of, people, different things that men or women might be attracted to, and then when you watching the video, you're like, wait, where's that girl? Where's that man? Where's that food? Where's that car? Nowhere in the video. That's clickbait. No, you don't want to do a clickbait. We don't have time for no clickbait. Oh, I can feel this cool air. When I do this, I can feel the cool air coming from the vents even more. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's we don't want to do no click. Nah, because you know what, you're gonna lose subscribers when you do that. You're gonna lose viewers because they're gonna realize, okay, you're playing with me now, and you don't want to do people that way. You don't want to disrespect people. You don't want to use them. Every subscriber you have, they're human beings, and they should be treated accordingly. Yes, I am. I can't lie. Yes, I am. I have several of these. I've given them out to my sister. Yeah, I love these little fans. I get free Chipotle earlier from, you got free Chipotle earlier from Postmate customer cancel. You did? Now, who told me that Chipotle is associated with McDonald's? That's not an authentic Mexican restaurant. And I think somebody on here told me that. Yeah, they use them too. Yeah, I've seen and the prayer cloth with the little lace around it. Yeah. Oh, okay. And what was the name of that restaurant you said? Uncle Julius? I have to look and see if they have one here in Baltimore. Because I've been having cravings for Mexican food. I want like tamales. I want the real stuff. I don't know how much I can handle, but all I see is this nice gooey cheese, some guac, some sour cream, some onions, some beans, some rice, some corn, a little spice, a little lime. Yeah, things like that. And that's right, it's in Colombia. Okay. So when I went to the grocery store again, and also town center, that's right, you did tell me that. I bought my own tortillas and some chicken and some cheese and some sour cream and white onions, and I'm gonna make my own chicken quesadillas as big as I want it to be. Yes, I am. No rice. I'm not gonna put rice in it. I'm looking forward to it. So far today, I drank this whole thing, and I ate a Nutty Buddy. That's it. I need to eat something, right? I'm not hungry right now, though. I know Aftermath Ministries, right? Oh my gosh. I can taste it. I really can. And I never had tamales before. You eat Kisses candy? Okay. Oh my God, guys. I'm going to get that. Yeah. What are tamales? It's like a tortilla with cheese in it, right? I know, I can taste them too. It's just... yes. Yeah. It's like a burrito. Oh, listen to Mason. Mason, do you know your name is a legend in the Church of God in Christ? Do you know it has meat in it? Any type? I want chicken. I don't want steak. Yes, Charles H. Mason. Yes, the founder of Kojic. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But that's, yes, Charles H. Mason. Yes, the founder of Kojic. Exactly. Yeah. I have a taste for. That's what I have a taste for. And you guys be careful in these different churches too, because some of these people are Azusa Street. Yep. Some of these ministers are doing bad things to little children in some of these churches. You see it on the news. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. And that's for the girls too. Be careful. There's a lot of people, you know, calling on Jesus, but they just like devils in sheep clothing. So you have to be careful. Sad, but that's the day and time we're living in. One pastor gave a kid a concussion while laying hands. See, that's crazy. Different. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hello, room. Hello, Shell. Hi, driving lady pro. How are you? False prophets. Yeah. There's this one prophet going around picking people up and body slamming them, supposed to be under the spirit. That's let somebody come to pick. First of all, try to pick me up. I'm gonna make sure you're gonna be my cushion when I fall. No, you won't pick me up and put me down on the floor and saying it's the Holy Spirit. You better get on up out of here. I'm not stupid. Very, 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 very in tune with the going on of the goings on that in some churches. Oh my gosh, I don't think so. Oh my gosh, what? That would be a negative. That would be a negative. I don't play that. I don't care who you are. I wish somebody would. Please, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Some of these people in some churches, they feel like you're stupid, you're dumb, and they're called, you know, use the Jesus name. Jesus gonna get you, or I'm gonna curse you, I'm gonna do this and that. That's stupid. That's stupid talk. God's not about that. That's them trying to put people under submission. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And then especially when people are worshiping the man or the human being instead of really worshiping God. Oh, Bishop so-and-so gonna say this if he see me doing this, or Pastor so-and-so gonna say this if they see me doing this and that. Forget that. They're human beings just like I am. They have to live a life accordingly just like I do. So no, I don't put no man with no title or woman with no title above God, period. If God sees me, who cares whoever else sees me? It's God. It's between me and God. I'm not going to hide behind a bush just because of a bishop or a pastor or a sister or a mother or a missionary. No. Oh my gosh. I mean, who are you hiding from? I mean, really, come on. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not that type of woman, you know. I want to live a life pleasing unto God, not unto man. And not unto man. And I'm not one of those ladies who don't read their Bible, don't understand their Bible. I do. I believe me, I do. I'm fully aware. And I'm not one to allow people to bring that nonsense, their thoughts, their beliefs on me. I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm cool. Glad to see you here. Somebody told me that The spirit of death was in me. It was a false prophet. Yeah, Mason, oh my God, please, Jesus, continue to cover him. And Tony before they said, I also heard a preacher say, if you don't give tithes, you will not be saved. That's a lie. That's a lie, Tony before the edge. You got people giving money in some churches, and they are raping the children in the churches. So you're saying because, I mean, you know, that person, is that preacher saying that person who's giving all this money in tithes and offering, they're saved, even though what they're doing is a sin to use and abuse? Come on. See, people like that, they the one who's going to have a curse of death on them, simply because the Bible tells you, you do not touch his anointing and do his prophets no harm. You do not hurt his little ones. No. I give my tithes to Shell. Just you better shut up now, and you better hush your mouth. The Bible said, bring all the tithes, right, into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house, right? And that's true. But you have to understand, God don't want you to take your last. Let's say if you're struggling with your gas and electric bill, and you know for a fact this church is not going to help you, and you pay your gas and electric bill money for tithes, that's nonsense. I remember this couple, they took their last. They caught the bus to the church, and it was time for the offering. And sometimes some churches can make you feel really, really low when it comes to offering time. Because they'll say if you got a $100 bill, stand in that line. $50 bill, you stand in that line. $20 bill, so on and so forth. And then when it gets down to $2 or maybe 50 cents, it's like they really don't want to recognize you, but they want you to come up too. But first, they want the biggest amount to line up first, okay? Show them first, and then the little peons, if you will, come behind them. That is not right. That's an insult. That's an embarrassment. That's a provoking of people. That's not right. That's not right. And so they caught the bus. It was him, his wife, and their 2 children caught the bus, and they only had enough money to get back home. So this particular preacher was just hammering, like, you know, they didn't stand up because they didn't have the money to pay. And so the preacher just kept talking, you know, the guilt trip talk that some of them do. So so that couple gave their last, gave their bus fare. Do you know that pastor, his wife, and family who have cars drove right by them? Drove right by them when they were standing on the bus stop, not having money to get back home. They knew it because the husband told the pastor that this is his last, that's all they have. They're giving their money that they was using to go back home. It took another member of the church. My mother and I, we were on our way to work because I work 11 to 7. So another member of the church took them home. Do you know that family left that church? And when the family, the church, the pastor wanted to talk to that family. So when that family came to the church for the meeting, the pastor, instead of saying, "We sure do miss you and the family," he openly said out of his mouth, "We miss your tithes and offering." What? We miss your tithes and offering. Oh, I see what this is. Did they come back? No. That's not good. You give whatever you can give. You're supposed to give from your heart. If it's 2 cents, sound like one of those Southern Baptist cults. Church cults. They're out here. I'm sorry to say, they're out here. I'm sorry to say, they're out here. And if you're not fully aware, you can be really manipulated big time. I mean, to the point you will not eat unless that pastor or that so-called leader tell you to eat. You will not eat this and that unless that pastor tell you to. They will change your way of thinking. They will change your way of eating, your looks, everything. That's not right. That's not right. Not at all. That's not right. I don't play that. Yeah, exactly. Now don't get me wrong, Savage Scientists. If that pastor or bishop has so many different, meetings and got to preach here and so on and so forth, and he want to be able to get over and back, I understand that. I wouldn't mind a private plane myself. I would take it to Florida next year. Zoom, a jet. I wouldn't mind that. As long as he's using it out of his money. When it comes to the tithes, that's supposed to be for the church. Even if the church is paid for, you still got to maintain gas and electric. You still got to maintain the house of God, okay? So that's what your tithes is supposed to go to. As for your offering, your tithes is 1/10 of your income. Your offering is whatever you want to give. Now, you have a church offering. Some might say, what is the church offering for when you have tithes and offering? Depends on that particular church. Now, if the pastor offering, if he gets an offering or he get paid, and he want to get a jet from his pay, that's on him. But to take the church money and tithes for jets and fancy cars and so on and so forth, and you look at the church got a big old hole, or it can't even help feed people, or some of the members are falling on hard times and that church can't help, that's a problem. That's a problem. He just became a millionaire. T.D. Jakes is cool. You see what he does. He's about his work. He was getting money from the striptease joint too. A strip club here. Yeah, see? Yeah. Well, some of them like that too, Miss G. They're out there. Non-taxable income for them. Absolutely, because it's a 5013. Yeah. He got a fake wrench. Yeah, so you guys be careful. Don't be bamboozled. Oh my gosh, don't be bamboozled. Because they're out there. They're out there. They're out there. And they want to know everything about you. Some churches, they want to know what kind of car you drive, where you live, how much you get paid, all that. All in the business. Toss, I signed up for trying to drive for Uber. Congratulations. Waiting for my background to clear. I need to stop watching horror stories for Uber. You know what, Toss? Everybody have their own experience. And yes, don't allow what you're hearing to stop you. And when you hear it, just use it just put it in your back pocket of it just in case, At least you know what to do or what to be aware of. But other than that, you'll be fine. My cousin passenger. Awesome, Mason. That's cool. I'm giving money when I see them actively supporting their neighborhoods. Absolutely, that's right. I do have a dash cam. Get a TV show and expose false prophets. How about that, right? I know, Savage Scientists, right? Come on now. Come on now. I did the same when I started toss. Yeah. No. 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 I don't want to be wrapped up into that nonsense. I really don't. I really don't. I want my eyes to stay open. Nope. No, sirree, Bob. That's so good. That is so good. All right, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here because I want to take a nap before I go to Bible study or prayer service tonight. That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's crazy, Philly. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind if he's living in a 8-room mansion. If he's taking his part of the money now to live like that, that's fine. But when it comes to the church money, when it comes to the alarm system, gas and electric, making sure that the church is up to date, techie wise, they have the screen TVs, everything that it needs is paid for. If something happens to it, money is there to repair it. For a lot of Catholic churches, those stained glass windows are like 15, wait a minute, they can be 30, 40, $50,000 just for a portion of the stained glass window, because the way it has to be repaired. You gotta have money for things like that. You gotta have money for upkeep. It's just like having a car. Even though your car is paid for, there's still maintenance that has to continue with it, and you have to have money for it. Same thing with the church. Even though a church is paid for, you still have to have money that tithes and offering go aside for church business. Then you also might want to branch out and get another church or a kitchen to feed people. Or you might want to open up a home on behalf of homeless people in the name of the church. Things of that nature. I have a video when I explored an abandoned church. Wow, I won't release it until October. Okay, forget that. Take care of your people. Yeah, you got to take care of your people. Where we go, it's a handful. My mother is the pastor, and everybody, they can't pay tithes, they can't pay offering. So pretty much, it's a handful that's taking care of the money to make sure money is taking care of the church. We have fed so many people. We turned the church into like a dining area so that people can come in for Thanksgiving and have a home cooked meal, which my pastor cooked, which is my mom, and some other members of the family cooked from the house and brought it into the church and had hot plates and all that kind of stuff. They came in and got a home cooked meal and sat down and had a great time. We've given out food, we've given out backpacks, coats, school supplies out of our own money that we gave out of our own pocket to give back to the neighborhood. And I can count on one hand how many of the individuals from the neighborhood came to the church or even joined the church. Some people, they don't want to be members of churches for whatever the reason. Some people, they just want the church to give to them, period. We have helped people with their gas and electric bill being set out. And they never ever came to the church ever in their life. They call, we verify, so on and so forth. So we've definitely been a church that gave and give. But we're coming across a lot of people who, they really don't want the church life. They just want the church to be there to give to them. And that's what we do accordingly. Now, do we allow to be taken advantage of? Well, no. Jesus isn't stupid, okay? Jesus' people isn't stupid, because you do have people that cry wolf just to get money, But they had a problem with the homeless couple that we had in our church. And we weren't going to put that homeless couple out just to gain, I don't know, however many. You're going to, you don't do that. So if they didn't want to, like if they saw the homeless couple there, they wouldn't want to come in the church because, I mean, it can be rough out there, and they don't always have access to get the bath or even changing clothes and so on and so forth. Even after we have given clothes, the way they live is like they can't look like they're doing better. I don't understand when it comes with the people when they live homeless. And maybe there were some mental issues there too, but the husband has passed on, and you could count on them to be at the church whenever the church door opened. We made sure we had food for them. We made sure we had coffee, water, whatever it is that they needed. We made sure that we had it for them. They wasn't too good on accepting food because it's like where they're going to keep it. But like tuna, peanut butter, things that they can just, it's okay to preserve on the outside without having to be in the refrigerator. They would like stuff like that. Coats, so on and so forth. But it's different for everybody. A fraction of the time is to take care of the congregation. Well, I mean, it's put aside. It's supposed to be put aside for that. It's for the church and whatever goes on with the church, But when you have a church that there's only 4 or 3 people paying tithes, they're holding down everything for the church and also donations. Because some of the members who are there, they don't have a job. Thank you, Tony. They don't have a job and they don't have money. So does that mean we don't let them come to the church? We don't let them eat? We don't let them enjoy the heat when it's cold and the warmth when it's cold and the cool when it's hot? They're welcome regardless. If they were tithe payers, they get the same treatment as someone who's not a tithe payer. For one, they are children of God. We as human beings, who we choose to serve, that's a different story. But as human beings, we are children of God, and we supposed to love ye one another and take care of each other. Yeah, I agree with you, Philly. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Congrats, Mason, 32. You moving up now. Yeah, so it's something that really to be aware of. People have to want to change too. And some people want their cake and eat it too. If I own the church, you don't have to give if you don't have it at all. I would just pray and have faith. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because some people don't have. I mean, they really don't have. And they can offer their time. They can offer cleaning or, different things that you can do to show your appreciation, of course. But everybody don't have money. Everybody don't have money. They don't. Everybody do not have money. So, but there are a lot of bad churches out there, but there are a lot of good ones too. It's just that when you know one is bad, you gotta let that one go and go to another one. That because it's bad. Oh, it's like running in life, and you going through highs and lows in life. You're either gonna stay down when you're down, or you're gonna have a desire to get up and keep moving forward. And that's what you have to do with churches and different organizations. When you see that one is bad, move on to another and move on to another, And some, they try to sop you up real quick. The first day you come and you just visiting. And they want you to become a member that day. No, you should not be forced to become a member. They can welcome you to become a member, invite you to become a member. But if you choose to just visit for a while, to just get the gist of it, you have that right to do that. You have that right, But let me get off of here, guys, and make my way home. Take a little nappy, and get on up and out, and yeah. Okay? So don't let your last ride be a bad ride. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad food delivery. And when you hear the ping, it still means cha-ching. Thank you, everyone, for your donation. I appreciate you all. Without the donations or not, I just appreciate you as a human being. Okay? And welcome to my channel, all of my new subscribers. And yeah, that's the way it works. Take care. Cool. Do you any techie stuff? Cool. Do you do any techie stuff? Yeah, I'm familiar with techie stuff. Yeah, I am. I like stuff like that. I love techie stuff. I love that. I just recently bought the toolkit to go into telephones and not telephone, yeah, cell phones that with those little fine tools. I bought a toolkit for that, how to get into cameras and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Yep. Me do, me do. All right, everyone, check out each other's channel, okay? Maybe we can get Mason to hook you up with some music. Oh, he's good with the music? Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. You never know. He said, please do that. I'm a savage at tech. Oh, wow. Aftermath Ministries. Awesome. And this is your wife. Is this the wife or the husband on here? Because I see a couple. But, yeah, you never know. You never know. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Make sure you guys check out each other's channel and subscribe if you want. Oh, his name is Michael and he's your friend. He's a kid. The kid. Oh, okay. You're the child of the couple. Oh, he said he control all of this. Oh, okay. Okay, kid. Okay, so we got another youngster. All right, cool. All right, everybody, take care, and we will see each other again. Yes, his parents are pastors. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. So as yours. Okay, awesome, awesome. And so is mine. So we are PK kids. All right, so take care, and I'll catch up with you guys some other time. Hopefully, yeah. All right, now. Oops, that's like in the way. I'm about to go sideways here.